All right, so if we have some data, let's say 2, 3, 3, 4, 7, 8, 8, 11, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's add one more piece, 16. All right, so I have this data set, right? And so what I'm needing to find is I'm needing to find my interquartile range. And so my interquartile range is my Q3 minus my Q1, my quartile 3 minus my quartile 1. Well, in order to know that, I have to know what my quartile 1 and my quartile 3 are. All right, so guys, if you'll mute your microphone, please. So my quartile 1 is the median or the middle number of my bottom half or my lower half of my data. My quartile 3 is my median of my upper half. All right, so once I know that, well, I know how to find my median. So my median is found just by crossing off my outer numbers. Okay, so Bailey, I'll help you out. Just let me get this one here. All right, so crossing out my numbers, and anytime I find a median, I have to draw a vertical line. So I drew my vertical line. So 7 is not my median, 8 is not my median. My median is the number right in between. So in order to find that, I have to find the mean or the average of those two numbers. And so I have to add 7 plus 8, divide that by 2. And so when I do that, I find that my median is 7.5. All right. And so I know my median, but what I now have is I have a lower half of my data and I have an upper half of my data. And since 7 was not my median, 7 is part of my lower half of my data. Since 8 was not my median, 8 is part of my upper half. All right, so you with me so far, Sophia? All right, good. So I need to do the same thing to find my quartile 1 or my median of my lower half of my data. And so I think Aiden just joined. Hello, Aiden. All right, so I'm going to cross out until I find my median. Well, I found my median of my lower half of my data, and so I call that my quartile 1, and so that is 3. Now I need to find the median of my upper half of my data. So I've done that, and my quartile 3, my median of my upper half is 11. So now I've done that. To find my interquartile range, it's just my Q3 value, which in this case is 11, minus my Q1 value, which is 3. So then I just do 11 minus 3, and that number is my IQR, my interquartile range.